Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This question we're going to start is October 14, invariant question number 10. Okay, question number 1 is here, A part, and question says we have to, uh, given this connection given and this link is given. So calculate A and B. So first of all, you know it very well. What is technique? Put 1 in G, and first of all, put 1 in G. So let's start. 1 in G. So I'm starting now, A part, I, F. So G of X, I'm copying first of all, is X square. You see, the full function I copied. Then what? Then how many X's you have? Empty spaces both sides. Okay. Put 1 left side and put 1 right side. So G of 1, I am getting is 1. So half job, this part is over. Then what? Then plug in F. So I'm plugging in F now. So I'm plugging in F. Get ready. I'm writing the word f of x here, first of all. And that is function is what? Ax plus b to power 1 over 3. Now, very interesting. Both x values empty spaces, both sides. Okay. Everything same. So this value will come in this bracket. Okay. And wait a minute. Sorry, g of 1 will come in this bracket and its value will come this bracket. Repeat my words. G of 1 here and its value 1 will come here. So I believe all of you understanding. So this is becoming a plus b to power 1 over 3. And this value, if you look at carefully, f g of 1 is 2. So here I'm copying 2. And whenever cube goes on 1 by 3 goes on other side, its power will flip. So it becomes 2 to the power 3. Repeat my words. So it means I get an 8. So a plus b. Okay, repeat again. I got a plus b equal to 8, equation number 1 done. Let's talk about same story for the part number 2, but this time put 9 in F first of all. Put 9 in F. So first of all, copy f of x. Then what? Replace both side empty spaces and put 9 left side and put 9 right side. So f of 9 is equals to 81. Done. Then what? After that, you will plug in whole thing in G. So, and wait a minute, I did mistake here. Sorry for that. This is F is talked about. I use a top function, not down function. Is mistake. So I have to plug in f of x. F of x is what? Ax plus b to power 1 over 3. I how many x's empty spaces? First of all, I replace here 1, I replace here 1. 9, sorry, not 1. 9 here and 9 here. Because 9 and f. After that, what is the story? F of 9 is equals to what? I got 9a plus b to power 1 over 3. And the whole thing I will keep in G now. So I'm writing G now. X square. And how many x's? Leave empty spaces. And for your knowledge, this f of 9 will come here and its value will come here. Is some algebra here, and be careful regarding this. And 9a plus b power 1 over 3. According to rule, you know fg of 9 equal to what? 16. So here 16 will come. And here 9a plus b to power. And power to power, what happened? 2 by 3. And do you know when this 2 by 3 goes on the side, 2 by 3 goes on the side, it becomes 3 by 2. So 16 to power 3 by 2 become what? See, 4 to power 3 by 2 and into 2 because this cancel out. So 64 is coming. Let me check again. 4 to power 2. Yeah, 64. 64 equals to 9a plus b, equation number 2 ready. And now solve them simultaneously. So if I solve them, what happens? Let's see. So 9a plus b equals to 64. Sign changes. This cancel out, negative 8a. And here 4 gone, 64 gone, 56. So A becomes A become 8 7 56. So A we got it. Now B, this 7 you plug in here, or so we got a B also, and B becomes 1. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. The first part is done. So we have done AB. So it's a 4-mark question. Next part, express f inverse of x, and then. So first of all, let's find inverse of x. So this is okay. F of x, what we have. So I'll use this AB, A7, B1. So A will go there. So A7, B1. 7x plus 1 power 1 over 3. Recheck. 7a plus b in power 1 over 3. We need inverse finding. So first of all, y. And every person knows that when power 3 goes there, power becomes 3. Flip powers. And then y subtract. And then we can say here 7 divide. I got x alone, y cube minus 1 over 7. Interchange. X become y and y becomes x. And this is called f inverse of x. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, completely over. So let's talk about what he talk about. A2 part, he's asking what here? Domain of f inverse. And what is called domain? Look at here, this is called domain of function. Okay, domain for function is x is bigger than 0. So now he talk about the domain of, so very simple criteria I taught before. So domain of inverse function equals to range of function. So range of function is what? We will find it first of all. If we find that domain, the question will finish, inshallah. And you know it, domain of function is given x is bigger than equal to 0. Let me recheck. Yeah,
Sir,
x is bigger. Yes, please.
so shouldn't it be x cube minus 1 in the
Let
second
me
part?
check. X cube minus 1. Oh, thank you very much. You are right. 100% correct. Thank you. Okay, so this minus 1. Thank you very much. Done it right. And now check it here again, please. X is bigger than 0. And if I plug in this value in this equation, domain stand for x is 0. When I plug in this 0 in the place of this x, what happens then? Naturally, if I plug in 0 there, it become 1. Wait a minute. It become 1. So I show you and one more way I can show you 7x plus 1, 7x plus 1, 7x plus 1, and power 1 over 3, 1 divided by 3. Okay, check it now. And because, let me recheck this question correct. I wrote correct, 7x plus 1 power 1 over 3. Exactly. And check now what happens, what is going on. This graph is here. You can see the graph. And 1 minute, please. I show you the concept. Actually, because x is starting from 0 and going and no boundary limit. So x is bigger than 0. So domain, this is called domain of function. And what is the range? Range is starting from 1. Okay, and range is going this way and this way, this way. How I know? You can see that the graph is going up, 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 up. The y value is rising up. So very clear approach. So this is called domain. And what about range? In range, this becomes this way, and this becomes, for example, this way. So it means x become 1, x become y, and y become x. So if I ask you what is domain, you say, sir, x is bigger than equals to 1. So that is why I hope so you got a clear picture. So you will say that what is the domain? When you plug in 0 here, look, I'm showing working now. If I plug in 0 here, I get a 1. And if I plug in further number 1, I get a 2. So what is going on? It means we can say that, sir, y value is starting from 1 and increasing. This is called actually range of function. This is as a range of function, which actually equal to domain of inverse function. So I can say that, so domain of f inverse is equals to just change y and make it x. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I believe you got a point very clear. So this part is over. And the same time, this is a 5 mark question for the rate of increase. We can do this even in a no time. This is a 7x square plus 1, 7x square plus 1, 7x square to power 1. And what is the power given? Another 1 by 3 and 1 over 3. And you know it very well. What we do always first, derivative, dy over dx. 1 over 3 comes down and power 1 less. And then power base derivative become 14x. So I get it this one. Okay. And then I got a 3. So 14x over 3, 7x to power 2 plus 1 and 2 over 3. Derivative is done. Further, what? He's asking what here? Have a look. He's asking that find increase rate of the y coordinates. So dy over dt is my target. And dx by dt, I think given. So let me check. Dx by dt is saying here the rate of increase of the x is given by 8 unit per minute, 8. So dx by dt is given by him is 8. And he's asking at 3, 4. And at 3, find our rate of increase of y. So 3, 4. So x is 3. So it means at x is equal to 3. So I'll find dy over dx. When I plug in 3 here, it becomes this. And 3 here, I got 9 plus 1 to power 2 by 3. 3 cancel out, 14, 63, 64, 64 to power 2 by 3. So I get here a 4, and 4 to power 16. So 2, 7 are 2, 8 is 7 by 8. So what is the chain rule? So by chain rule, what I'm looking for, you know it, I'm looking for dy by dt. And what is the rule of dy by dt? I have 2 fractions. This dy come here and dt comes here. And what to write here and there? Dx and dx. You know it very well. What is the way to write chain rule? Now, this value is coming from here, 7 by 8. Okay, 7 by 8 come from here. And dx bit is coming from 8 from there. It cancels 7 units per minute. Let me recheck again. What units he asking for? Yeah, units per minute. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, the point is completely over, and I believe you got our concept.